Watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the backpack, listen to the money. Neo praying every day, glad to say I was broke. Tell them battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I...
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6. Thompson Robinson to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's Chubb. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. That his first touchdown this year. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbinoghene. Now an opening has the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. That one's secured by the tight end Bates. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That's taken in by Chubb.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. They bring Judy in motion. Here's DTR. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
This is intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. DTR to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. First carry for the versatile Austin Ekeler. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice run there by Ekeler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
His throw left side is complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now, a handoff to Ekeler, and he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he will score. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders get back in it. It is 21-7. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Thompson Robinson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Cleveland. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. He'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Here's Thompson Robinson. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after.
He is in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's McKenzie. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Daniel. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Certain guys just have a knack for making splash plays, and I don't even think you can really coach it. I mean, this guy, first he has a pick, now a sack. He comes up with a fumble recovery, Mike. He's getting the football equivalent of a hat trick, and there's no mistake about it. This guy is balling.
All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, it's McKenzie. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On play action, Daniels. And that is incomplete. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Washington.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. Third and goal. He'll run with Chubb. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's McKenzie. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. To throw is Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Daniels now on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down.
Myles Garrett is able to bring him down for a sack, and that's something the reigning Defensive Player of the Year was able to do 14 times just this season ago. I'm not sure there's a more dynamic or dominant defensive lineman in the entire league.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10. It's Chubb. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A run up the middle with Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd down, Chubb. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. Thompson Robinson to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10. They run a toss to Chubb. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll run the draw with Chubb. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, his defense will certainly take it.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. On the return, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Once again, it's Chubb. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd down, 3 to go. On the handoff, this is Eckler.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down. Daniels. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again. Daniels. Going up top. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.